Queens and Beauty King. This is Labeautyqueenana. I want to say thank you for stopping by my channel. If you are new, I want to say thank you for coming and welcome. And if you are a returner or veteran, I want to say thank you so much for believing in me.
And I got a big head, I'm blessed.
So disclosure, I am not a makeup artist, but I review products and I review lots of things, and if I like it, I come and share it with y'all and we can talk about it and discuss in the comments down below. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe so we can get to know each other more. And today I already have my eyebrows done, as well as my eye makeup, something very simple. So again, and all the products detailed for this makeup look will be on Instagram, my Instagram at Labeautyqueenana. You can also find me on Facebook, Snapchat, and of course here on YouTube. Today we're gonna review an oldie but a product that I feel like is good to know about from e.l.f. and we're also going to review the ever so famous Too Faced Hangover Primer. I've heard so many good things about, especially that it is good for dry skin. I already put some on, but I'm gonna try it again. So this is just how it looks like. It's not too thick, it's not too watery, it's medium, very nice, and it applies very well. And of course it's translucent so you don't see anything, and it does have a smell almost like coconut, but I think the smell is so calming. So if you're somebody who does not like scents, I don't think this is bad at all. I think this is very bearable. It's almost relaxing to me, and I'm very sensitive to scents, as I've mentioned in my videos. So this right here for me is very nice. I already like the application, the formula, the consistency, and everything so far is great. You are allowed to get up to 3 samples of 3 different products from Sephora, so that's what I did before I can recommend it to you guys. It came in this little bag. It says right here Too Faced Hangover Primer, so you guys can definitely know that that's what it is, that I'm not lying. And I'll also have a picture of exactly what it looks like right here, and I will test this out and come back later on in the day for about 5 to 6 hours or more and tell you how it worked throughout the day and if the claims are in fact what it claims to do. The foundation that I want to review from e.l.f. is this darkest shade, believe it or not. I don't understand what's going on with these companies. How can I be the darkest shade? And depending on what the company's range is, I'm either cappuccino, caramel, soft sable, or cocoa, or mocha, and these happen to be the darkest shade. So I mean, really though, shout out to Maybelline though for extending their shades. I mean, it has been phenomenal. They have up to 16 shades they've added, I believe, from both gradients, darkest to lightest, and I think they go about 30 shades so far. And I think the highest I know of in terms of inclusiveness is the Cover FX Natural Finish Foundation. I think that's the other foundation that I know of that is very inclusive for women of color and everyone else. It looks a little bit lighter than my skin tone, as you can see, but what happens with this foundation, well, I've had this for about a year and it definitely oxidizes. So like I said, this is the shade Cocoa, and I'm going to apply this using this crown brush for foundations. I'll have the name listed right here. I forgot what the name is. I got it from a BoxyCharm, and it comes with a pump, which is always a plus. I wish Maybelline would do so. That's always amazing. So I'm going to take 2 pumps, and I hope this is good. So far that is how the color gradient is, and I'm just going to take my crown brush. Usually I use like a buffing brush, but today I'm testing out this new brush as well. So I'm just gonna apply it on my skin. As you can see, it looks a little bit light, and so far I'm not really liking how this brush works, because it seems like it's, look at, do you see how it's like, it seems like it's gonna break. So the quality so far, no bueno for me. So I might have to switch from this brush. And it also looks like it eats away the product. This blends very easily. It has a weird smell. I don't know how to explain it, but some people have said that it's too much, but I don't find it to be alarming or anything like that. So, and like I said, I'm sensitive to smell. For some reason the pump is a little bit don't know about the quality of this pump, but it also has been a minute since I've used this foundation, so it could be that. So can you guys see how it's already oxidizing a little bit? You know what, guys, I really don't like this brush. I'm gonna go back to my buffing brush from Real Techniques. So guys, I'm not liking this brush. So this brush right here from Crown Brush is a no-no. The quality is awful, and as you, I don't know if you can see, but the hairs are coming out. I'm not really into it, so this is a no for me. I'm just gonna finish this off and come back and show you what it looks like before I add the powder, and then we'll finish up the look. And I'm gonna go out, and then I'll be back to show you guys how it wore throughout the day. So guys, I'm back, and this is how the foundation is looking like. And for a $6 foundation, I can't complain. It's definitely nice. It applies very nice. It's easy to work with. You can get a natural finish with this, and you can get a buildable full coverage finish with this. So I feel like for $6, it's a plus. It's a must-have if you can work with it, because they don't really have a great shade range. But that's why we have advocates like me for women of color to show these companies what it is for us, what we need, and what our undertones are. So not too shabby for a $6 foundation which claims to be full coverage. I think even with the sale, with the friends and family sale, when they have that 50% off for $3, I cannot go wrong. You know, I think if you want to try this, it's really good for you, for your collection, if you can deal with the lightness of this. But since I bought it a year ago, they actually came out with an extra shade also called Espresso, and I have the pictures of it right here. And they have 10 shades total available on this. 3 shades will work for women of color, maybe 2, which is the cocoa and espresso, and perhaps also the caramel will work, but I'm not sure. You must also play around with this and mix the shades around to make it work. Again, we're talking about the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation, and it has SPF 15. I mean, guys, seriously, can we go wrong with this look right here? So this look right here is me without finishing it up. So this is exactly how the foundation look without any powder, with just the primer. And the primer we're using today is a Too Faced Hangover primer. That's just what it is, and I think it's not too bad. Granted, it's a little bit light, but remember that this oxidizes, so we're gonna see it get a little bit darker. So obviously don't forget to get your neck so you don't have a line of demarcation. Claims to be oil free, and it claims to be full coverage, but again, I said it's buildable. So I used about 4 pumps to get it to be like this, but you can keep going. And it may look cakey, but I have my how to avoid cakey foundation video. There's tricks you can use to reduce the blends and protects. It blends well, I definitely agree. It protects. SPF 15 for a $6 foundation that you can get on sale for $3. I think it does excellent with protecting, and it also claims to be combined with the semi-matte finish to create a natural look, a natural finish for everyday wear. So meaning that anybody would, if you want a matte look, it's not too matte and it's not too dewy. It's so perfectly in between. So I feel like if you're dry skin, this is great, because I am normal to dry. And if you're oily, you can also try this, because you can always use a mattifying primer. So far for me, I give it a 2 thumbs up. It is just awesome for the price. I mean, I think this is something that I would definitely, I already have it, so I would definitely keep repurchasing, especially when they have the sale. And also, I definitely think that with the right primer and the right finishing spray, you're good to go. The only thing that I will complain though is that the packaging, although it's great, it's not practical when you want to pump it out, because as you can see, I was fighting a lot with trying to get the product out. It's not coming out. So what I had to do is take it out and just keep swiping it on my hand, which is kind of messy. But I think it has to do with the fact that this pump right here, this line right here is really small. It doesn't go all the way into the foundation, so it's a little bit challenging, and we can work around that. And I believe e.l.f. can improve on that as well. I'm just gonna go in and finish the look, and I'm just gonna come back and show you guys how it look, and then we'll continue on. Hello beauty queens and beauty kings. So I am back with the finished look. So this is how everything looks after I put my finishing spray, my powders, my setting powders, lipsticks, whatever, mascara, everything. So that's how flawless it looks. I think it's not too shabby for a $6 e.l.f. foundation. So again, like I said, I am going to test it out throughout the day, and I'll come back and show you guys how it looks. Beautyking. I am back now and it's about 7 p.m. So I've had the foundation on for about 8 to 9 hours since 10:30, and so far it is looking just as intact. Again, I used the e.l.f. foundation as well as the sample Too Faced Hangover primer, and honestly all I've noticed that it oxidized and the undertone was a little bit off, but other than that it's really nice for $6. I definitely recommend it. It's definitely long lasting, long wearing. As you can see, a little bit of shininess, you know, but that could be due to the weather, or maybe my oils are coming out. I don't know, because I'm dry skin, so the shininess could be the sweat, so just keep that in mind. The finish is still natural. I think it's intact. And one thing I will say, I just finished a photo shoot, professional photo shoot, and this photographs so well, and I'll have those shots at the end of the video or in between the clips, just to show you guys as I go along as well. I will decide what I want to do, but if photographs so well for $6, you will be amazed. I love it. For $6, I don't mind buying it and having it in my collections. And as I said, for the Too Faced Hangover primer, I feel like it's okay. It reminds me of you know how you have a lotion for your body? I feel like it's like a lotion, like a liquid type lotion for your face. It's not too liquidy, but it's not creamy either. But like I feel like it's just more like I think of it as like a refreshing addition to my makeup routine. I don't really think of it as a primer. I mean, the makeup is okay, but I don't feel like the buzz is as wow as they made it seem. So if you want to add it to your collection, great, but so far I'm not empowered to go and buy it, is what I want to say. I'm like, if I have it, I have it, but if I don't, it's not something that I will run to the store and get. So like the Smashbox primer, I love that finish. I think it's so beautiful. So, thank you for staying tuned. Mouah! Salut les Beauty Queen et Beauty King. Donc là on fait une revue sur le fond de teint de e.l.f. et le Too Faced Hangover primer. Donc comme je montrais tout à l'heure, voilà le fond de teint avec le primer surface. C'est très bien pour le prix, je recommande. Et puis bien vrai qu'il n'y en a pas assez de couleurs pour les femmes noires, mais comme vous savez, c'est la raison pour laquelle on fait des vidéos pour les femmes noires, les femmes de couleur, donc pour pouvoir faire comprendre à ces compagnies de quoi il s'agit et ce dont nous avons besoin. Ce fond de teint est très facile à travailler pour $6. Et comme je disais, si tu peux trouver ton fond de teint, il y a le coco, espresso et puis aussi le caramel qui peut marcher pour les femmes noires, et en mélangeant on peut aussi trouver une bonne formule, une bonne couleur. Donc je me dis que si tu peux en acheter, c'est bien pour ta collection. Donc là je vais aller finir la face là, et puis je reviendrai vous montrer mon look final, et puis on va apporter ça pendant toute la journée et on verra à quoi ça donne. Et là aussi, le Too Faced Hangover Primer, en appliquant, ça a un bon parfum qui n'étouffe pas du tout. Et aussi, ça s'applique très bien, c'est confortable. J'ai l'impression que ça donne une fraîcheur à ma peau. Ça c'est relax quoi. Donc voilà, et puis je reviens. Donc là je suis revenue et vraiment je recommande ce fond de teint, c'est trop bien pour $6. Et je viens de faire des photos professionnelles et ça fait des photographes nickel, donc exceptionnel pour $6. J'adore, et je mettrai les photos dans la vidéo pour vous montrer à quoi ça ressemble. Et bon voilà, je vois qu'il y a un peu d'huile, ou je sais pas si c'est la SUR, mais là ça peut déranger. Si votre peau est huileuse, ça peut faire problème, donc il faut avoir un massifiant. Bon, ça peut aussi être qu'il fait chaud, donc je transpire, mais je ne sais pas, je suis pas sûre parce que ma peau est normale à sèche. Donc je vais un peu essayer de faire quelques tests pour voir si tous mes fonds de teint réagissent de la même façon pendant ces vacances, pour voir, parce que j'ai essayé le Total Cover Foundation de L'Oréal, il y avait un peu d'huile, donc ça brillait aussi de la même façon. Donc je vois que ça c'est une affaire d'été. Donc voilà, je recommande absolument. Ça fait déjà presque 8 heures, depuis 10h30, il est maintenant 18h30, 19h, presque 8 à 9h, et là le make-up est toujours intact. Donc je dis thumbs up pour moi. Pour $6, il vous faut ce produit dans votre collection. Donc, et puis pour le primer est ok. Je ne trouve pas que le primer est assez wow. Ça fait gaffe sur YouTube, mais c'est ok. Si vous voulez en essayer, je vous recommande, mais c'est pas un wow qu'il vous faut dans votre collection. Donc merci encore d'être là pour moi. Faites les commentaires sur la barre d'infos si vous aimeriez essayer ce produit, ou si vous avez déjà eu à essayer ce produit dans le passé, ou bien si vous avez d'autres produits à nous recommander. Je serais très ravissante de savoir. Et puis on se voit à la prochaine. N'oubliez pas de beaucoup prier. Merci encore d'être là pour moi. Ciao.
So when they put you to the test, just do your best and let God do the rest. And enemies stress, I'm a living witness, I'm the proof. Nothing is impossible, and that's the truth. You can achieve if you plan to. If I can make it, man, you can too.